A year ago, I found myself in my room, feeling stuck and miserable. I kept waiting for my life to change, but nothing was happening. I thought to myself, I can't keep living like this. That's when I made a decision. I was going to change my life. On January 1st, 2024, I sat down and asked myself, what would my dream life look like? After a lot of brainstorming, I realized my goals fit into four main areas: physical, mental, financial, and social. My plan was to score at least 70% in all of them. Physically, go to the gym 5 times a week. Mentally, read one self-help book every week. Financially, learn how to code, start freelancing, and earn remotely. Socially, start a YouTube channel to document my journey and connect with like-minded people. I started the year optimistic, but I fell into the same old trap as I'm sure you have. I started to overthink, and I would think of how much work I actually had to put in and how long it would take me to build my dream life. So I did nothing. By February, I was still telling myself, I will start tomorrow. But the truth is, I was stuck in motion instead of action. That's when I stumbled upon this life-changing quote from James Clear in Atomic Habits. We are so focused on figuring out the best approach that we never get around to take action. Motion doesn't produce results, action does. Those words hit me hard. The next day, I took my first trip to the gym, and that was the official start of my fitness journey. Thank you, James Clear, but life didn't suddenly get easier. I borrowed a friend's laptop to learn coding, but I had to stay up till midnight because my friend used his laptop during the day, and the only time he could release it was when he closed from work. I would go to class in the morning, come home by 5 p.m. and head to the gym. Then when I came back, I had to stay up till midnight to learn coding. There was this picture I made on Canva where I stacked up some photos of popular tech CEOs. And every night before I started coding, I would stare at this picture and call myself the next Steve Jobs of this generation. It was exhausting, but I told myself, as long as I was still building my dream life, it was worth it. However, one day I hit a coding roadblock. I spent days trying to solve a piece of code, and when I couldn't solve it, I quit. I convinced myself that I could come back to it later, but I never did. My motivation began to drop, and I stopped going to the gym too. My YouTube channel was the only goal left, but even that came with challenges. I started uploading random videos with no strategy, no mic, and no proper planning. When one video went viral, I thought I had figured it out, until it got taken down and I received a copyright strike. I became scared of my goals and I fell into this trap of perfectionism. I couldn't bring myself to upload another video, not for fear of another copyright, but I badly wanted to recreate another viral video, and for 91 days straight, I ended up posting nothing. Looking back, I realized my problem wasn't knowledge. I knew exactly what I needed to do, but I wasn't ready to face failure. I wanted the reward, but not the struggle. I loved the idea of starting my own YouTube channel, learning how to code, and doing productive things, but I wasn't ready to put in the work it required. Here is what I have learned. Failure is a part of the process. You can't run away from it. Instead of focusing on how far you have to go, focus on the next step. Just one small step today, and it's enough. If you have been avoiding something, remember this. The pain of inaction is worse than the discomfort of trying. Take action now, no matter how small, because the slow, endless discomfort of staying stuck will always be worse than the temporary and voluntary discomfort of making a change. Currently, while I'm writing this, it is the 13th of December 2024, exactly 1 year since I decided to change my life. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm proud of how far I've come. I've learned that success isn't about achieving your goals overnight. It's about showing up, even when it's hard. It's about taking one small step forward every single day. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it is this. A lot can happen in a year, but at the end of the day, the only thing that separates the people who win from the people who don't is this. The people who win never stop trying. So take that first step, no matter how small, and keep trying, champ. You've got this. If you liked this video, then if you actually hit the like button, that's a huge help. The video will rank better, shoving my big head into other people's home pages. helping them out, which also helps me out. So it is a win-win for everybody involved. And if this video resonates with you, consider subscribing. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.